Okay, when you want to take the top case off, looking in the stock factory shop manual, it says to remove the upper crankcase bolts in the order of the following illustration. And there's the illustration. And it's pointing to a bunch of bolts that have hex head caps on them. But it leaves off mentioning 8 other bolts would have to be removed. There's one in each one of the corners here, and there's a couple more that hide underneath the rear cylinder base gasket. You've got to remove the cylinder base gasket to get to them. The first time I tried to take off my top case, I just left the gasket on there. I figured I'd clean it later, and then I did damage to my case because I was trying to pry it apart at the pry point over here, and I just broke it because it was still bolted together here and here. And there's also a couple more in the front. So there's 8 bolts. There are 8 bolts that the factory shop manual does not mention. And I'm going to show you where they are. There's one there, and there's another one right there. You can see all the crap. Anyway, that's why I'm taking my motor apart, because I had a hydraulic leak. And there's another one in the front here, and there's another one over there, and there's one on each one of the corners. Okay, and there's that one, and there's that one, and all 8 of those have to be removed. I advise removing those before you take out the ones with the nuts, the hex heads that the factory manual tells you about. The factory manual tells you about all these ones with the hex heads that are all big and gnarly looking, pull the case together, and they're all in the middle. And when you're taking things apart, you untorque them from the outside in. So take off all these hidden little bolts here around the outer edges first, and then take off the ones that are mentioned in the factory shop manual.